Dear Diary, let it be known that 2024's Juneteenth is horrible. I don't know if you can hear it going on in the background, but the fire alarms have been going off since 7 in the morning. Actually, since 8 in the morning. 7 in the morning, they took power. By they, I mean apparently it has to be the fire department, I'm assuming, took power. Then they took water. After the fire alarms were going on for a little bit, they just up and took it. Now, now water's back on, but the fire alarms are still going on. And I left home just to come back home to fire alarms. So you know what I'm going to do today? Today, I'm happily going to treat myself. And I am so lucky that I saved the Barnes & Noble gift card that my boyfriend gave me as a little pick-me-up. Because, fun fact, I graduated May 9th. It is currently June 19th, and I'm still unemployed. I went from student to unemployed so quickly, and I'm not finding a job within that speed, let me tell you. And I'm going to admit, since this is my personal diary entry, when people were out here saying, wow, it's 2024, so it's hard to find a job, but it's also, no. Focus back together. Together forever, 'cause we're all in this together, and it shows when we stand. All I'm saying is, I've heard so many people say, well, it's 2024, so people are having a hard time finding jobs right now. Oh, don't feel bad about not finding an internship. No companies are hiring because of the state of the economy. Oh, don't worry about it. No one's finding jobs. Everyone's broke. Ha, 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 ha. And I was like, how bad could it be? And you know what? It might be happening to everyone else, but I'm that girl. I'm a lucky girl. Okay? I'm a fine dime mixed with a little bit of wine, okay? Making rhymes, what? I didn't think this could happen to me. I didn't think I would be out here job application after job application. I've actually been counting the amount of job applications I've put in. Because, you know, you always hear people say, well, I put in 100 job applications and that's when I finally got a job. I put in, you know, you always hear it. So this time I'm keeping track. And on top of that, my school gave me the resources on how to network and be a queen and go out there and find a job. AKA giving me access to almost everybody who works at companies that I want to work with or working jobs that I want to work, having access to either their personal emails or their work emails, or sometimes even telephone numbers. And I get to contact them and bring them into my little circle of networks and be like, help me. I was trying to say, help me in Spanish, ayúdame, but I forgot how to say it and I almost said tengo miedo. That too, but help me, ayúdame. ¿Por qué tengo miedo? Is that how you say because? Honestly, my 4 semesters of Spanish. Oh yeah, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué tengo miedo? Okay? Your girl is struggling. And on top of that, I wanted to go to ACL. I had trips planned. My boyfriend has trips planned for us in July. Girl, trip after trip after trip. And guess who can't go on any of those trips? Because she's a broke bum. A broke biggity bum. It ain't cute out here in these streets is what I'm trying to say. I've watched all my friends' struggles. Dare I say I've even watched my friends with the quote-unquote right degree struggle to find jobs. And I was like, won't happen to me because I have a degree that most people don't want. So watch me go out here and kill it. No. Nobody hiring, girl. And it sucks. And then on top of that, I'm Ubering to make it day by day because that's the only job that I can have right now. And really, it's not. But I'm not about to go get paid $8.50 an hour because I do make more Ubering. And actually, right now, I really don't. Not right now. I really don't. But I'm not going back to $8.50 an hour because that absolute crappy doo-doo when I'm literally like apartment searching to move out. Like, girl, please be FFR. I hate as like watching the thought process of men really be like, oops, sorry, forgot you were a man. And I say this because as a woman, leave at door. No contact delivery. Leave at door. No contact delivery. Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Don't even look me up and down in my eye. Baby, you will not get the pleasure of seeing these irises. No, thank you. No, thank you. Because I am a woman. The second someone enters my little space bubble, oh, you're trying to murder me. Oh, you're trying to rape me. Oh, you're trying to touch on me. Oh, you have evil intentions towards me because I'm a woman and you think I am frail and weak and fragile. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I avoid people at all costs because I am a woman. Men out here, meet me at my door. Meet me at my door, deliver the food in my hand. And oh, you best believe when I pull up them big back selves, and I'm really sorry if I've delivered your food and like for some reason you've come across to my podcast. You've been really sweet. Thank you for not harming me. But as a woman, it terrifies me because it's always been men. Never, ever, ever, ever have I had to hand deliver to a woman unless it was alcohol. And that lady was crazy. I don't think she's found my podcast. I think homie is too busy doing drugs to find my podcast. That woman was trying to harm me, and I stand on that. I've never had someone fight so hard to get me inside of their home, and boy, but that's neither here nor there. That's a different story for a different day. I did go home straight right after that, but also I went straight home right after that because I also had an HDMI that day. Yes, like the cable. I had an HDMI that day that sent me straight to a video chat with the doctor. And I found out in the middle of that delivery because I kind of felt it. And in that moment, I was like, hey, I needed a doctor's appointment. Hey, I need one right now. Hey, the perks of being a woman. And the entire time I'm trying to finish this alcohol delivery with no service. This lady's sitting here, come inside. No, don't worry, come inside. She tried to grab me. Come inside. And I'm sitting there like, girl, you were off of something, but take your alcohol and let me go. She had British people teeth too, but that's besides the point. My point being, it's mainly men. For that 0.1% of women who do it, crazy. But it's only men who be like, deliver it to me in my hand, and they be waiting outside the door. I was waiting for you at the door, and they be waiting there at the door. And a girl is so tired and so scared for her damn life. Like, bro, danger. And it'd be terrifying. Why are you trying to meet me at the door? And to add on to this, I got the pleasure of seeing the Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla concert in person. Yes, I got to see their beautiful cheeks. Okay, I got to see it moving on stage. I got to see it all. It was beautiful. It was lovely. 10 out of 10, actually 12 out of 10. Highly recommend. Even if you need to travel outside the country to go see it. Show, phenomenal. I don't think the only other person who can rival that stage presence is Kendrick Lamar. And I'm talking Megan and Glorilla, 1. Kendrick Lamar, 2. Ariana Grande, 5. Oh! I love my girl so much, but the concert that I saw just wasn't concert team. And you know what? I don't even blame her and her stage presence. I don't think it's because she has a bad stage presence. I think she doesn't realize how tiny she looks on stage. Well, she does because she wears the big heels, but she's still so tiny that she looks like an ant running around, right? And so I kind of need all the visuals and everything to just be bigger. They just needed to be slightly bigger because it was hard to see. And I sat in the same area for Ariana Grande that I did for Megan Thee Stallion. And it was easier to see Megan because the homie is 5'10" with heels on. Like, you ain't missing her, you know? And so that's what I mean. Like, so I've learned that, you know, taller people, it's easier to see them on stage. I typically see small performers. Even Kendrick, like, he tiny, but there was so much going up on stage with his dancers. There was just so much happening, and so much happening with his backdrops and lines that it was like, ooh, pretty, and it was so fun. Who else? Let's see. Jack Harlow. Oh. I was also just really close to the stage with Jack Harlow, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm in love with this white boy. And honestly, now that I've grown up a little, he really isn't that cute. He's not. I've grown out of the Jack Harlow phase ever so slightly. He put on a gold chain and smiled at me a little, and I'm like, oh my God, Jack, oh my God. No, you know who is fine? Jason Momoa. I don't know what it is, but Jason, We all know what it is. We see it. It's Jason Momoa. Something about him just looks so scraggly and homeless, but at the same time, it's so sexy. Like, take all my money. I will pay to see you on in the movies. Like how I didn't want to pay $22 for a movie ticket to see Beyonce. If they're like, oh, Jason Momoa is just going to sit on stage and stare at you, I'll take my money. It's not even him. It's his hologram. I'll take my money. Money, money, money. All this to be said, I also yesterday explained to my cousin how I didn't have a will to live. And he was like, I am so bamboozled and baffled. And I was sitting there like, what do you mean, my boy? What do you mean? I thought we had the same will to live. And he was like, absolutely not, Brianna. I actually care and I want to live my life. Like, why do you not want to be alive? And I was like, it's not that I don't want to be alive. It's just that if I saw an 18-wheeler barreling at me, I wouldn't move. And people might be like, fight, flight, or freeze. And they're like, oh, she froze. She was so scared. And in reality, I would look up at the sky and say, thank you, Jesus. Boom. You know, like out like a light, like a light. So it's not necessarily that I'm going to kill my mom. I'm going to kill my dad. I'm going to kill myself. It's not that I'm necessarily going to off myself. It's just like, you know how Ludacris said, move, bitch, get out the way. I wouldn't. I simply wouldn't. And sometimes when I see a baby bird playing in a puddle outside with the rain, and I'm just like, ugh, I would truly rather be a bird. Why was I forced with the burden of being a human? I would truly rather be a bird. And like, if you don't get it, then you just don't get it. When I explain it to Danny gets it. Danny's like, no, I feel that. But then I explain it to other people and people are scared for my mental health. I don't have a semicolon on my wrist for nothing. I earned this. It took long years of not having a will to live. But that's besides the point. That's neither here nor there. All this to say, it's Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to all my brothers and sisters. I know it sounds like I'm taking crack, but I'm not. I'm simply drinking coffee. I didn't get to sleep that well last night because, I don't know, I just didn't sleep that well. Why didn't I sleep well? I think I slept wrong. You know what's you don't be pissing you off? Well, you just be ready to sleep tired. Long day at work, long day at school, long day with people, just a long ass day. Tired as hell. And you crawl into bed and you knock out, right? Sleep hits you so fast. Sleep hits you then faster than that 18-wheeler that I said I wasn't going to move out of the way for. Sleep hits you so goddamn fast and you wake up and your body's in pain. Why? Because no matter how tired you were, if you sleep wrong, it's going to fuck up your day. You sleep wrong and your body's like, oh, sorry, you didn't do that right. Hey, I know you're like literally hardwired to fall asleep the second you're exhausted. Like sometimes you can't even control it. You just out, like no matter where you are, no matter where you've been, you're going to knock out because your body needs rest. But if you do it wrong, you're still going to pay for that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that so goddamn crazy? Anyways, yeah. So it's not that I had bad sleep. It's that I had a bad morning because I went, I slept wrong and my back hurts and my neck kind of hurts. And now I'm going to flip and flop until I fall back asleep. Alexa, nobody is talking to you. Shut up. Alexa, shut up. Shut up. Who said your name? Nobody said your name. That's what I'm selling you on Facebook Marketplace. And that's not even a joke. I really do have to take a picture of that speaker and put it on Facebook Marketplace because I move in like 2 weeks. That's always fun. But anyways, all this to say, the second I start to fall back asleep, boom, power goes off. And if you're a sleeper like me, especially if you live in Texas, this is such a southern thing. But you sleep with the fan on. No matter hot, cold, warm, chilly, tornado, doesn't matter. You're falling asleep with the fan on. As I start to drift off to sleep, I heard the fan cut off and and I woke up and I looked around my room. And then I realized it wasn't quiet, but it was silent. And if you're a fantasy book reader, you know the difference. You know the difference because they always talk about that difference. Because you know when like the magic is evil and you're in an evil place filled with evil magic, the reader will always be like, it's quiet. It's quiet. No, it's silent. And it was silent. You know why it was silent? Because they took the power and the AC cut off and the fan cut off And I didn't hear the light hum of lights being on throughout the day. And it's not even like lights being on, but just like the silent hum of technology that's always around. And you don't, like, you become blind to it and you don't realize it's there until the power cuts off. And then you're like, oh. So it wasn't quiet, it was silent. And I was like, oh, power's gone. And then it cut back on within a few seconds and I was like, oh, okay. And then it was the alarms. And then the fire alarms went off. So then I got outside and I started Ubering, and lo and behold, here comes a man saying, meet me at my door. And he met me in the driveway. I'm tired. All this to say, thank you so much, Ben, for this daily diary entry idea for my podcast. Thank you so much. These are going to be unhinged. These are going to be crazy. I'm unemployed and looking for a job. So honestly, if anyone needs someone to work for them that they'll happily pay $80K a year, hey, I'm your girl right here. Preferably, I want to be paid $500K a year, but like beggars can't be choosers, so I'll stick to the 80. Anyways, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and upload. At least I know the coffee kicked in. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. I'm just gonna go now because this is starting to get embarrassing for the both of us. Now we're both embarrassed. Love you. Peace out. Doo 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 doo.